And what Scott is holding here is the original cinnamon raisin that you're seeing. This is from Jenny Lee, and it's a brand that is a 5th generation of bakers, and they bring us this bread that is one, I was in error, not 2-time best bread, but 3-time best bread from you in a Customer Choice Award show. $29.98, 3 easy payments of $9.99. It is their seasonal selection. So this actually is the cinnamon pumpkin. So if you are loving all things pumpkin, the pumpkin lattes, the pumpkin coffees, the pumpkin pies, the pumpkin decor, this is where you want to go. Scott's going to be here in 1 second, but let me share with you what the offer is, because as a winner 3 times, it's because the flavor is so magnificent. So you're getting 1, 2, 3, 4 18-ounce loaves. They'll come in their individual sleeves. I'll show you that in a moment. Cinnamon pumpkin is your choice, all cinnamon pumpkin. You can get all cinnamon raisin, which again, what's on the outside? Sugar and cinnamon. It just makes you swoon. And butter, by the way.
Butter.
And then the other choice is all of them, if you'd like, in the cinnamon. There is a combo that is available, and that combo will actually be 2 of the cinnamon, then 1 cinnamon raisin and 1 cinnamon pumpkin. So I want you to know that. But they're coming in individual sleeves. It's M87920. Scott Baker, 5th generation baker.
Yes.
I know we've got video, but before we even get to that, I'd love for you to share with us why your cinnamon raisin, your cinnamon bread basically is so popular.
Awesome. Yeah, thank you, Rachel.
Nice
You nailed it. Good, great to see you. First and foremost, it's because this recipe was handed down for 5 generations. My great-great-grandfather started baking in 1875, and his sons took over. Then my grandfather opened a bakery. My dad then took over that bakery, and I opened my bakery in 2010. So 5 generations of perfection.
And let's talk about the flavors, because I want to make sure that everybody gets to choose. Where do you want to start? You want to start on the cinnamon or cinnamon raisin?
Let's start with the classic cinnamon.
Okay.
That's where the original recipe is. It's all about the best ingredients, all natural, real ingredients. And we've searched the world to source the best cinnamon. We found Vietnamese and Indonesian cinnamon. The bark is shipped into the United States. It's ground here, so it's a better standard and better consistency. And it's the best cinnamon we can find. But
and then on the outside?
Oh, yeah. So it's bathed in butter, tossed in cinnamon sugar for that goodness.
For that goodness. And all of them have that amazing cinnamon side, that beautiful swirl. Again, if you love cinnamon toast, cinnamon raisin toast, we've got it for you. It's already made. Here is, of the season, cinnamon pumpkin.
Oh, and this is our best seasonal bread, and it's really something special. It's not just pumpkin bread. This is pumpkin pie cinnamon swirl bread. First, we put over 105 pounds of Libby's pumpkin puree into the formula.
And that's why it's orange.
Instead of water,
Okay.
we use heavy cream.
Ah.
So it just gives, and then for the cinnamon swirl in the middle, we replace that regular cinnamon with pumpkin pie spices. So it's a real treat.
Ooh. And it's that puree that gives it that color, yes?
Yes,
Okay,
yes,
perfect. And then
absolutely.
we go into cinnamon raisin, which everybody loves.
Yeah, cinnamon raisin. I mean, this is the bread that takes you back to grandma's house. We use the juiciest, plumpest raisins that we can find in California. They're always California raisins because, hey, California's known for their raisins.
And then the cinnamon, is it the same or is it different?
This is back to the original cinnamon swirl. Our cinnamon mixture on the inside swirl is cinnamon, powdered sugar, and granulated sugar.
Ooh, okay. And so each one of these, over a pound that you're getting. And by the way,
Right.
if we jump on over here, here's how it comes. I'd love to share with people how they store it. What happens when I get it home? What should I do?
It comes to you ambient. You can take one and put it in your bread box, put one into your neighbor's mailbox, and then put the other 2 loaves into your freezer. They'll freeze great. They'll freeze well for up to a year. Nobody's going to keep them that long, though. You can just pull a couple slices out as you want, pop it right into the toaster.
I love it, because think about all the breakfasts you're going to have as we go into the holiday entertaining season. This is an expiring price. So the price is here, the easy pay is here, but only till the end of the day. And I do need to say, it's the final day this is going to be presented all year. So Scott's going to come on over here because he's actually going to do a live demonstration for us, which is really amazing. It's why we originally fell in love with the Jenny Lee bread. But just to say, if you've been watching, you're deciding your flavor, if you want all cinnamon pumpkin, all cinnamon raisin, all cinnamon, or that combo, but you must decide and put in your cart now, not only because it's an expiring price, but because you won't see this presentation until next year. Right. So here we are. Walk us through what's happening.
So this is
we're
a
making a mini
demonstration
bakery.
of what my bakers do every day. Literally, we have a big bathtub filled with butter, much bigger than what we're showing here, but the loaves are fully coated in that butter. I mean, completely drenched. One of the things we train them is make sure you get the ends, because that's everybody's favorite piece. Then we have the cinnamon sugar box, which a lot of people call the sandbox.
Yeah.
It's much bigger than this. They're very vigorously tossing these loaves of bread in the cinnamon to give just a very generous coating. You can see, I mean, I'm not even able to as vigorously toss this because it's a small container, but you can see how it picks up all that cinnamon sugar.
I mean, butter and cinnamon sugar and this amazing, soft, almost cake-like bread, $29.98. Do you know what that means? That means each loaf is $7 and change.
Right.
Here we are, we're taking you to the bakery.
Oh, there it is, yep. So this is our factory. You can see we are a small batch baker. Everything is made in very small, it's all about the fermentation, the yeast activity, and you see Dad there is showing Mikey how to get the perfect swirl inside the bread. They then put what really makes our bread unique, so unique, is that shape, and you can see the pans there. That's where the bread goes in, gets that round loaf, small batch into the ovens. Once it's cooled, there's the butter bath. So you can see it's much bigger than what we're doing here.
Look at how many loaves at once. Right?
And then that's the sugar pit there. So, generous coating goes into slice. It comes to you portions, 18 slices per loaf. So it's about a ½ inch thick and perfect size for what you're going to put in your toaster, what you're going to put in as French toast.
Pre-sliced, you're getting, again, each one is going to be over a pound, so over 4 pounds in these loaves that you're getting. This is the pumpkin. So I would actually recommend that you get this on auto delivery, because since this is the final day presented this year, you're going to get whatever you'd like to keep coming every 60 days, and you can change your flavor. So if you start with cinnamon pumpkin and go, you know what, 60 days from now, I'm going to want cinnamon raisin, you can do that. And then 60 days after that, I'm going to want all cinnamon. You can do that. You've locked in this price. You've locked in the Easy Pay as a 3-time Customer Choice Award winner for best bread. Of all the different types of bread that we present here, M87920 is your item number. This price goes away, and it almost doesn't matter, Scott, because they're not going to see this again until 2025. So take advantage of the price that we have. Take advantage of the Easy Pay, and absolutely put this in auto delivery. You can cancel anytime, but you can't opt in after today. Thank you so
great
much.
to see you.
I so like seeing you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
Take care.
Okie dokie. So I happen to be wearing something really fun because this is time to dress up, and Julia Carolee has